Is it something in the water, or is like every brand launching a new eyeshadow palette in the last like week or two? Not that I'm complaining, because you guys know I'm an eyeshadow palette junkie. So if you want to see my first impressions on the new Supreme Bronze palette from Artist Couture, then just keep watching. Okay, we have a lot of new subscribers on my channel, mostly because the last video I posted was a first look at the new Sydney Grace Temptalia collection. If you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend checking it out, especially if you are interested in that collection and purchasing it. They actually sent me all 6 palettes, so I was able to do swatches and compare the light shades to the dark shades. And yeah, I just think that was one of my best videos, and so I would highly recommend checking that out. If you like seeing new makeup, this is the channel for you. Highly recommend subscribing, turning on that post notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Okay, I do have some insider information. If you guys are not familiar with the brand Odin's Eye, they just started teasing their newest collection on their Instagram. So I will link their Instagram down in my description box, and they're gonna reveal their new collection tomorrow. I already have it, I've already played with it, and I already filmed a video with it. So depending on when they reveal the collection, I will have a video up on it tomorrow. So highly recommend, again, highly recommend checking back on my channel if you want to see a look at their new collection. So very excited to be playing with all these new palettes, and I just feel so blessed, and thank you to you guys for subscribing to my channel. Without further blabbering, let's get into it. So in 2020 we got the Supreme News. I'm pretty sure that's when this launched, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this launched last year, and it was in my palette rankings of 2020, and I'm pretty sure I ranked this in like the top 10 or top 20, and this is such a bomb neutral palette. So I'm so happy that they did a sequel, and this is the bronze palette, the Supreme Bronze palette, and I love this color story. It's so beautiful. Obviously I'm wearing the palette on my eyes today. I did film this look, so that's coming up, so stay tuned for that. But this is the new palette, and this is the original palette, so I had to grab them for you to show them to you side by side. I feel like everybody's gonna be like, do I need both? And I mean, in my humble opinion, yes, because they are different. Oh my gosh, they're totally different, guys. This one's definitely got some really interesting warm tones in it, and it also has some cool tone shades. Either way, I'm so excited because I already got a taste of the formula and it is fabulous. So let's go ahead and swatch this. I picked mine up when it launched for like a app exclusive on Sephora's app, and it just got here today. So I was like, I have to film with this. It's so gorgeous. You guys know I'm gonna be on vacation on Wednesday, so I'm trying to get all the filming done that I can. I definitely did not plan to have videos up while I'm on vacation, so I hope you guys don't mind, but yeah. I'm trying. I did pre-film at least one video, so hopefully that makes you guys happy. But here is the first row. Okay, and then the shades are Mirage, Taupless, Glisten, and Shady. And I did use Mirage on my brow bone, and I used Shady in my inner corner, and it worked really well. It's not the most pigmented black, but it definitely did the job, and I didn't have too much trouble with it, because sometimes if blacks are like overly pigmented, they can be hard to blend, and this one played very nicely with the neutral shades. Okay, so next is the beautiful row of shimmers. Oh, this is such a perfect summer palette. I love that shade. Okay, so here is the second row. It's all shimmers. We have Sand, which I have in my inner corner. HBIC, which I believe stands for Head Bitch in Charge. And then we have Gilded, which I have on most of my eyelid. And the shade Tantalize is like a beautiful, like rosy bronzy shade. It's so stunning. I feel like these shades are going to be really flattering on like a medium to deep skin tone, honestly. Okay, and here is the last row. We have Sunkissed, Toasty, Soleil, I don't know, and then Baked. And I have Soleil on like the inner half of my eyelid, and then I have Baked on like the outer corner, and Sunkissed is all over my crease too, just in case you guys were wondering. I still have that nasty burn on my hand. I do apologize, but here are the swatches, and yes, I know it's a basic neutral palette, but I mean, I love these tones. And I will say, just comparing it to the new Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette, just off the top of my head, I think these colors are way prettier. The Patrick Ta palette was just not my favorite, and I think that palette's almost $70. So I would steer you guys towards this palette if you like these shades, and I prefer the shades in this palette. So do what you will with that information, but I just wanted to share my opinion on that. Okay, so now that you've seen the swatches, let's go ahead and see how I created this makeup look. Okay, it's time to film the demo portion of this video. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where to start. Where to start? This one from Sigma is the E45 Max. And I'm gonna go into Sunkissed. I'm so excited to have a new Supreme palette to play with from Artist Couture. I had mentioned in my most recent new makeup releases video that it feels like they haven't done a new palette that caught my attention in a hot second. Well, it caught my attention, but I heard not very good things about the Caliente palette they did, and then I was kind of suspicious about buying anything from them for a while, so I figured if they screwed up one of these nudes palettes, I would want to know, because the first one was so good. Now, I did use the P. Louise primer today. I just want to mention that because I'm trying to test out if my P. Louise primer has like lived its life and it's time to go, because there's some eyeshadows I've been struggling with and I feel like I shouldn't be struggling, so I'm not sure if it's the primer. Like this eye, not as smooth of a blend as this eye. So maybe it's my eyes, I don't know. But I will keep you guys posted as I see difference. Okay, I love how that color showed up. Now, I think I'm gonna go straight into Shady, which is the black shade in the palette. I could use Baked, but I feel like that'll be a waste of time. I'm going to go in with this E25 from Sigma to the shade Shady, which is the black shade, and I want to use that on the outer corner. Okay, now I'm going to go into the shade Baked, which is the dark brown. Help blend the black into the shade Sunkissed. I think this eye is just determined to mess with me today because the blend is getting like out of control on that eye, and I would like to speak to the manager. See, it went too high, but that's okay. You know what? We'll make it work. Okay, so I'm going to grab this MAC 213 and go into a shimmer shade. I think I want to use the shade. Oh my gosh, there's so many pretty colors. I think I'm going to try Gilded on like the outer half of my lid, and then I want to use Soleil, which is like a buttery yellow shade, on kind of like the inner half. Okay, so I'm starting to put Soleil on the inner half. These metallics are working so nicely. I'm so happy. I have a feeling like this is what the Melt Brunette palette should have been for tan girls, but my brunette palette won't be here until tomorrow, so I'll try and keep you guys posted. But I feel like this color story is a lot more flattering. I didn't see the brunette swatches until I think like after I'd bought the palette, so I didn't realize how light that palette was. So I'm very curious to see it in person because sometimes it's so hard to tell. Anyway, the eye look is done. I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on and I will be right back to tell you guys my first impression thoughts. Okay, so here is the final look. I just want to tell you really quick what else is on my face. I have been loving my ColourPop Beach Party highlighter. This is from the Barbie collection. It's so flattering on my skin tone. I really, really love that. And then I am wearing the Pat McGrath blush in the shade Desert Orchid. This is like the neutral shade and I really like it. So that is what that looks like in case you're wondering. I also have my Chanel bronzer on, and then for lip, I'm wearing the Oden's Eye in Sweet Peach. This is their liquid matte lipstick, and I've been really enjoying this formula. I did get really good feedback that you guys wanted to see a swatch party with all the Oden's Eye lipsticks that I own, so I will do that, but I've been trying to switch up the lip shades so you guys can get a little look at them when I do different makeup looks. So this is Sweet Peach, and I really like this formula so far. I've worn pretty much every shade now, I think. But yeah, this is what the shade looks like and I love it so much. So anyways, that is kind of what's on my face. As far as the eyeshadow palettes go, I feel like the million-dollar question is, should you get both? Or if you already have the Supreme Nudes, should you get the Supreme Bronze? I think it just depends on what you're looking for. The collector in you probably wants to have both, and I don't blame you. That's kind of how I feel. I do really like this color story, though. I'm very attracted to it. I think you can do like an everyday eye look with this, or you can do like a beautiful smoky look for nighttime if you're kind of into those grungy shades. I love popping a little bit of black eyeshadow into my outer corner, and I feel like that takes any look and just makes it a little bit sexier. I also think these palettes would combine really well together, and I like the quality. It's the same good quality that I'm used to with the original palette. So I'm really excited that I have both of these, and I'm glad that the quality is good. I definitely will keep you guys posted in my ranking video on how this palette continued to perform. But yeah, I'm so excited. I think this one, I keep telling you guys I'm going to take a different palette on vacation every time I film, but I think this one just like slid on over to the top of the list, although I don't really know how much makeup I'm going to be wearing on vacation, to be very honest with you guys. But I'm definitely planning on packing some makeup, and one of you had asked that I share what I bring with me on my trip, so I will definitely film that before I unpack all my stuff when I get back. I'm not going to film it beforehand, but very, very excited for that. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, this is the foundation I'm wearing. It's the Nude Sticks Tinted Cover Foundation. It's nice. It's dewy. I really like it. I think I'll probably take something else on vacation, but I have been enjoying that foundation. I'm trying to pan it because it doesn't feel like it's very full, so I figured I'd work on like using that one up, and I do like to wear it when I film. So in summary, I'm really liking this. Do you need this palette? No, but if you like neutrals, I think you're really going to enjoy this. I think this is beautiful, and I definitely think if you have a skin tone similar to mine, this is going to be very flattering and just such a great everyday useful palette. Very happy I purchased it. Can't wait to continue playing with it. So yeah, those are some of my first impression thoughts. Let me know in the comments, did you get this palette? Were you interested in it, or was it a total pass for you? You guys know I love chatting to you in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I will see you in my next video soon. Bye guys!